Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this video. And today we are in Furzton, which is a western district in Milton Keynes, perhaps one of the more popular areas in MK. And the purpose of this video is just to share some statistics with you in terms of the economy in Furzton, the population and property prices in Furzton, so you have some more information if you're currently either looking to move here to live in yourself or perhaps buy a buy-to-let investment. In the year 2001, the population here in Furzton was just over 8,000 people, but by the year 2011, the population had grown to just over 9,000 people, which is an increase of just over 14% over those 10 years. Furzton has a slightly younger age profile than Milton Keynes as a whole, so 8.9% of the population here in Furzton are aged 65 years or over, whereas Milton Keynes as a whole is 11.1% for those aged 65 or over. Furzton also performs better economically compared to the majority of Milton Keynes, so just under 80% of all 16 to 74-year-olds were economically active in 2011, whereas all 16 to 74-year-olds in the whole of Milton Keynes were just over 75%. The majority of properties in Furzton were built from the early 1980s all the way till the early 2000s. But that being said, the number of dwellings have still been increasing over the years. So for example, in the year 2001, there were just under 3,400 dwellings in Furzton. Fast forward to the year 2011, there was just under 3,700 dwellings in Furzton, which represents an increase of approximately 8%. Now, 52% of dwellings here in Furzton are owner-occupied, which is slightly lower than the Milton Keynes average of just under 58%. Some other statistics for you. So 14% of households within Furzton are in the social rented sector, and 17% of the households within Furzton are within the private rented sector. So home ownership and the private rental sector definitely make up a big portion of the property market here in Furzton. So now to look at property prices within Furzton. Now there were approximately 25 properties sold here in Furzton last year, with an average selling price of just under £390,000. Now this represents a price increase of approximately 3% in comparison to the last year. Now the majority of the properties sold here in Furzton were actually detached properties, which had an average selling price of just under £500,000. Semi-detached properties sold on average for just under £280,000. Terraced properties sold for an average of £245,000, and flats sold for an average of £150,000. So that's all for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it's been short and sweet and given you the information that you're looking for. If you need any further information about Furzton or the property market in Milton Keynes as a whole, then feel free to get in touch with us. I'll leave my contact number and website in the description below. And don't forget to read the full length blog as well, where you'll find a lot more information and statistics about Furzton. And yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.